10 suggestions will ease your interaction with a narcissist and help you encounter fewer triggers. Number 1, don't personalize anything. The first thing you need to understand about narcissists is that they are not responding to you when they are unkind to you. They are merely reacting to their suffering. They are responding in a way that, at least temporarily, helps them feel better. Keep in mind that narcissists do not purposefully harm others. Simply put, they are blind to the suffering that they create. You will be able to take things less personally if you keep this in mind. It's never about you, it's always about them. You're more inclined to respond negatively toward narcissists when you take things personally. You will feel less upset, angry, and resentful, and they will feel justified in their bad behavior. Before you react negatively to whatever a narcissist does, you should think about a few things. This step is being taken for your tranquility rather than necessarily for narcissists, because reacting angrily to absurdity is not a path to peace. Number 2, don't count on them to consider reality. Narcissists are able to see things that aren't there and miss ones that are. They are skilled at fabricating facts to suit their needs. They are capable of persuading themselves of anything, even when the evidence is against them. Narcissists have a tendency to distort reality. They won't be able to view things for what they truly are. They will manipulate the truth till it serves their purposes. If you want them to face reality, they will eventually have to deal with it. Keep believing that they will one day realize their mistake. You'll soon realize that you're drowning in your frustrations and disappointments. As a result of your unresolved hatred and issues against them, you will be quickly triggered whenever they come into your line of sight. You must have the mindset that narcissists will never meet you halfway. They always veer off course and take the direction they want to go, even if it's the wrong one. Number 3, don't anticipate them to harbor sympathy for their victims. Narcissists typically lack the ability to comprehend how their actions affect other people. Therefore, don't expect them to notice or care about it. If you approach them about it, they would probably brush you off or insist that nothing is wrong. They might even put the blame on you if you have an issue with it, because they are preoccupied with claiming credit for everything positive that occurs. Narcissists are unable to see their part in the problem's creation. Sometimes they could believe themselves to be the victims, which you can see and which makes you angry and irritated. Never fall for their false compassion, since it is a trap if you want to stop being triggered by narcissist tactics. Number 4, you shouldn't count on them to be sorry or sincere when they say it. Narcissists rarely express regret, and even when they do, it isn't with sincerity. It's only a means of saving face or helping them stand up again. They'll go to great lengths to keep from feeling bad and let you know it wasn't their fault. If a narcissist apologizes, it's usually because they were discovered breaking the law. They are aware that if they aren't remorseful, people would probably walk away from them. Essentially, you are doing something to maintain the peace, but don't mean it. They won't stop doing the things they apologize for. This often feels like a cycle. It's wishful thinking to believe that your decisions will make them regret them. If you anticipate narcissists to say it, you might become annoyed and hurt. You must be aware that it is best to avoid them and avoid getting upset by them. Number 5, do not anticipate them to alter. Narcissists are fundamentally selfish individuals who are addicted to it. It's a mistake to expect them to change for you in your relationship, because narcissists are unwilling to grow, regardless of your wishes. That is why you cannot make a narcissist change. You can only get them to do it when they are ready. Narcissists might try, but their attempts will be mediocre and fall short. You'll only feel foolish for having believed them when they said they would make a difference. You can get into a fight with narcissists as a result of your displeasure. Bringing up their broken promises will make you angry and provoke them. You must be aware that narcissists do best when left alone to conduct their affairs, so that you won't become anxious when things turn bad, since it will always be the case with narcissists. Number 6, don't count on them to be truthful. Only narcissists can ever be completely honest in any important area of their relationship, especially if there are issues or challenges involved. They don't care if they have to tell you lies. What matters is that they conceal their weaknesses from you. Expecting narcissists to express their sentiments in any other way is unrealistic because they are unable and unwilling to do so. What would you anticipate from such pathological liars? Sincerity is never even on their radar with them. Expect their lies rather than honesty because that won't ever change. In this manner, their antics won't ever disturb you. Number 7, don't count on them to keep their word. Narcissists are notorious for being late or breaking their promises, especially when you are involved. Narcissists have little regard for other people or their emotions. They are just concerned with what they desire for themselves. If they don't have anything scheduled that day, narcissists will be late to meet you and they won't ever apologize. They don't care if you waste their time or act inappropriately. They simply act as they please when they please. Narcissists never offer an explanation for being late or breaking a promise. They simply want you to accept what happened and go on, which will leave you feeling abandoned and very angry. This may be sparked whenever you come across narcissists. Number 8, don't count on them to be dependable or obedient. Narcissists are constantly seeking out new methods to impress and irritate people. Therefore, even if they already have a spouse, they might look for other people. They might cheat on you if they don't feel like you give them enough attention. Because they have a hard time sustaining long-term relationships and get bored easily, narcissists are also prone to adultery. They don't care about anyone enough to remain faithful, not because they don't care about anyone, they just don't care about you. Their propensity for cheating can set off anxiety and melancholy. You won't have to worry if you just keep in mind that narcissists are incapable of being faithful or fateful. You may live your life to your standards, not those of narcissists, and love it. Number 9, don't count on them to show you any sort of love or concern in return. Narcissists have no regard for other people, unless they can benefit from those folks in some way. Additionally, they are masters at making you feel unique, but it does not imply that they genuinely care about you. They merely require something from you. Moreover, it ought to be something they can utilize right away, or if they won't think twice about putting you in the dock. They are very controlling and manipulative. If you don't give them what they want, it doesn't matter what you think. No matter how convincing they may be, never expect them to show you the same level of respect in return because it will never be sincere. The most exceptional expression of self-love you can offer yourself is to allow yourself to be careful around them anytime they show tenderness or care. Number 10, never attempt to fix them. When they believe they are perfect, narcissists don't want to be fixed. They don't want you to feel bad for them when they injure someone else so that you won't get upset about their antics and foolishness. Don't push yourself to make them better. Do you notice how we frequently become irate when we are unable to restore the broken things we possess? That will manifest as a bad emotion that can set you off. In order for narcissists to successfully heal, they must be willing to do so, hence it is better to let them go alone. If you need assistance, accept it without letting it harm your well-being. So, if you want to avoid being provoked by narcissists, don't let their attention-seeking antics or plans upset you. After all, the most successful method of handling narcissists is to avoid dealing with them altogether. Can you picture the serenity you'll feel if you just do it? If you liked this video, please mention Uncharted in the comments. We appreciate your time.